Hey, it's Amy with loveamyskin.com, and today I'm going to teach you all about the rose quartz gua sha and why it's great for you and how to do a really simple, quick little routine. So first thing you want to do is put your hair up. The second thing you're going to need, in addition to your tool, which you can get through me, or there's many other places you can get them online, is you're gonna need some massage medium. You can use an oil that has a lot of slip, but I like to use a gel mask, and I have one in the store every season. It's limited edition, so keep your eye out for that. But you can really use any gel medium or thicker oil that has a lot of slip. What you don't want is something that's going to absorb in really quickly, okay? And the reason why we do this is to open up the channels. We have meridian lines running all through here, energetic lines, and we have veins and blood flow and lymph channels. So we want to open up everything, increase the circulation, which is going to increase the blood flow, which is going to increase the amount of oxygen that your cells are getting, which is then going to increase the amount of cellular nutrition that you're getting. So it's really important to assist your skin and neck with the flow. Now, everything that you see on your face in the present is a result of something or something or an experience that you've had in the past, right? So before you start this, it's nice to give yourself a look in the mirror, do a little mirror play, and really use awareness with your skin, not judgment, but really see the areas where you would like to reverse the pattern or you'd like to install a new pattern. And that is really key in my strategy for having beautiful skin, being beautiful skin, is really looking at the patterns that I'm holding. Am I holding a pattern of emotion with an expression line? Am I holding patterns of just gravity, which is, inevitable, correct? I don't know. Those of us that are doing a lot of inversions with yoga aren't getting as much gravity, or aren't at the effect of it as much. So you'll have to look at your own skin and use your own awareness and see what patterns can get reversed, okay? For me, I can see right here, there's a gravity situation going in my nasolabial fold. Also, the thinness that I see under my eyes, in the little hollow right here, this would be something if I went to a dermatologist or a med spa, that they would encourage me to get filler there, right? But what's happening is what we call soft tissue descent, where the flesh is actually draping down off the bone of the skull. So you see a low spot here, for lack of a better word. I just look at this very dispassionately when I'm doing an assessment. There's no judgment attached to it. This is low because the flesh is being pulled down by gravity. So what do I want to do? One of my targets with this practice is to reverse the flow, right? If the gravity's pulling down, then I'm going to want to be doing some lifting, okay? And my neck is also getting crepey. So I'm going to want to really nourish the neck, bring the gua sha up the neck, and then overall, I'm just going to give myself a nice little wake-up call. So let me just add a little bit more mask on. You want to do this pretty quickly after you apply your product, and I did a couple of minutes of talking. So I'm adding a couple more pumps. And what's great is you don't even need to rinse this product off. It is so nourishing. It's full of hyaluronic acid and green tea. And as a standalone product is absolutely amazing. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is open up the neck. Just coming up. And then we're going to come back down. You can do this 3 times in a row in each section if you'd like. You always want to open up the neck first. You can think of the neck as the stem of a flower, and it's where all of the nutrition and the hydration is coming up, right? So the neck is so, so important. And I feel like it's one of those areas that just doesn't get a lot of love. We're always kind of judging it, or it hurts, and it does such an important job of connecting all of this with our body, right? So let's all give our neck some love. So definitely open up those channels first on the neck. And then we're just gonna go using a lot of contact with the stone, pulling back to the ear and wiggling it here at the connection. You'll feel a little lymph starting to go, starting to get stimulated. And you don't want to press hard enough that it is going to leave any marks. This is about loving your skin, but firm enough that you can feel your muscles. And you'll feel little crunchies in here. Just kind of imagine sweeping the floor. And you saw me pulling down. You always want to pull down. So we've gathered up, swept our little pile, and then moving it down. Everything is moving in to the lymph channels, into the lymph nodes. And you're welcome just to use your skin tuition here. You know what feels good? There's many different methods online. There's many wonderful teachers. You can find lots of resources for this on YouTube and on Instagram. You can go in as long as you end up ultimately coming back down and out. In fact, I'll just stop with one side so you can see for yourself how much lift and glow is achieved. Fully in contact with the spoon side, just lifting. And I'm imagining in my mind's eye at the same time all my channels being opened. Patterns being released, dissolved, and dissipated. Oh yeah, that's a pretty outrageous instant result, right? See how much higher that eyebrow is? So that's rose quartz gua sha. Go ahead and move to the other side and use your skin tuition. Just keep it moving, keep a lot of contact, wiggle it here to open up the fascia, the connective tissue here, and then ultimately always come back down the channels and then ending underneath the breasts and arms, circling it and channeling it back towards the heart. And that was it. I hope you have a beautiful day.